There are different stages in this life cycle of a network and the service running over it. It is accompanied by a management life cycle. As a network matures, upgrade must be planned, performed, and decommissioned. Let's explore different stages in the management life cycle in more detail. Let's start with planning. Network must be planned based on current and forecasted user needs. A topology or a certain operation needs to be planned to avoid redundancy. Lines might have to be leased to interconnect different sites. An enterprise also must decide which service to buy from outside service providers. This means cost and budget must be considered in planning. Network planning does not occur only upon initial deployment. It should occur on an ongoing basis. Why? Because we need to ensure that this network is kept up to date. Next to planning is deploy or deployment. When planning is completed, network need to be deployed, which means equipment must be installed and turned up. Deployment can involve its own unique set of management procedures. After a certain equipment is physically deployed, the configuration that had been prepared in advance can be delivered to the service. It can be automatic as part of bootstrap procedure, and if turn up occur in the context, additional functionality could be required to manage the cutover while keeping impact to service to a minimum. Next to deployment is the operation or operate. After turn up and installs or installation, the regular operation of the network follows, like or such as monitoring network, troubleshooting, conducting performance tuning, collecting performance statistics, counting data, and many more. These are some activities that is associated in network management cycle when it comes to operation. Last but not the least is decommission or decommissioning. Network equipment might have to be decommissioned in an orderly manner. There can be many reasons. For example, a new technology replaces old one and lead to a general network upgrade. This means all the necessary type of network that is no longer needed might be dumped out. Decommissioning needs to be carefully carried out. It is not as easy as simply switching off power and hauling the old equipment to the dump or to be thrown. The next topic would be management layer. Management layer is a device, know its service, know it's a business. Management layer, network management is not just a multidimensional but also a multi-layered problem space. At one layer, the concern is with managing individual devices. Uh, for example, each device must have the right software patch installed and monitored to make sure that it is running properly. At another layer, the concern is with the management of service that run over the network, like ensuring that order for a service that are received from customer are properly tracked. Management can also be structured into, I mean, management is structured into hierarchy of layers. There is a um, 6 layers actually in management layer, namely network element, element management, network management, service management, and last but not the least is business management. A well-established categorization of management layer from management of network is called the TMN hierarchy. TMN, or so called as Telecommunication Management Network. TMN is widely established as a reference framework. One of TMN's benefits is that it provides a clear and widely accepted terminology that facilitates thinking about a management related topics or talking about that. First, the second element management, second layer in TMN layer is the element management. This layer involves managing the individual devices in the network and keeping them running. This includes functions like to view and change the network's elements configuration. Next layer would be network management. This involves managing relationship and dependencies between network elements and is required to maintain um, end-to-end connectivity of the network. This also involves ensuring that data flows across the network and reaches its destination. Third is service management. This layer concerned with managing service that are network that the network provide and ensure the service are running smoothly and functioning as intended. Next, and located at the top of the table is business management. This deals with managing the business associated with providing services and all the required support functions. It includes topics as diverse as billing and invoicing, help desk management, and business forecasting. Uh, Located at the bottom part of the table is the network element. This layer is actually often forgotten. This involved with the management functionality that the layer itself supports, means the network element itself. This layer is independent of any management system. That's all. Uh, Thank you for listening.